Hi, it's Jeannie Marie. You may know me from the Four Paws Acupuncture YouTube channel or the Nature Realm Portal YouTube channel. I'm going to share this on both of them to show you what I do in my spare time when I'm not treating people or animals with acupuncture and holistic medicine. One of my most favorite things to do in my spare time is go to thrift shops. I buy most of my clothing there. I know it upsets certain people who perhaps thumb their nose at such practices, but I feel it's way more fun. I find unique outfits to wear, and it's environmentally friendly. And it avoids going to the mall or shopping big clothing stores, which personally I find are just intimidating. So these are some clothing items I picked up at the thrift shops here around town and outskirts on the North Shore of Massachusetts. They were orphan clothing, t-shirts, dresses, and jeans and jackets that I upcycled into new creations. I hope this inspires you to create your own clothes or perhaps support those artists that do these kinds of things to make a living and in their spare time. So enjoy. Thanks so much. I love Hello Kitty. And when I saw this fabric, I had to have it. And of course, I had to upcycle these pair of jeans by using the Hello Kitty fabric and some vintage doilies that I found, and also some pink polka dot fabric and daisy chains, white and pink daisy chain trim. And I think your inner child will love these. I know mine do. And also, these jeans come with an adorable little kitty cat purse that I also found at the thrift shop that I thought would just pair nicely with them. There's more information about them on the Etsy site. It's a perfect gift for all cat lovers. One of my other activities that I love to do when I'm not working or creating is go bird watching into nature. I just love going to some of my favorite nature spots to look for eagles and hawks, and the snowy owls are back on Plum Island in Massachusetts. Woo! Harriers and oh, I just love birds. I really do. Maybe this happens to you when you get older, but I just adore birds. And so I found this vintage apron with birds all over it at the thrift shop, along with some vintage crochet doilies, and I added it to these jeans. Voila! Enjoy. My inner child screamed when she saw this Dr. Seuss fabric. Oh, God, who doesn't love Dr. Seuss? So I also found at the thrift shop an adorable polka dot dress. It was long, and I got it thinking I would probably wear it to work, but didn't realize, well, not the most professional looking thing, even if you try to cover it up with a lab coat. And then it came to me, had the Dr. Seuss fabric. Cat in a Hat, Horton Hears a Who, One Fish, Blue Fish, Three Fish, all of it. And that's what I did. I cut the dress up. I made it into an adorable tunic with black lace and black trim on the sleeves. And it comes paired with these red and white leg warmers because it just looks more playful. You don't have to wear them if you don't like, but I think that makes the outfit complete. Enjoy. Way back, I had a line of stuffed animals and dolls called Boo Boo Babies. And I had made a big panda stuffed doll, for lack of a better word, out of this fabric. And I found it, I believe it's probably 10 or 12 years old. I was so thrilled to find it. And I wanted to use it on something. I put these pandas on a pair of jeans I wear myself, but I found this adorable denim jacket at the thrift shop. It has some gorgeous blue and black beading on the front with some nice silver buttons. And I added the pandas all over it with some pink and white daisy trim. Look how cute it looks. For all you rock and rollers, I found an old Journey concert t-shirt at the thrift shop. I was going to keep it for myself once again, but I like Journey, but this is not something that I particularly would wear. And it was cropped a little too short for me anyway. I'm not one to wear those kinds of things. So I decided to turn it into a tunic that somebody could wear no matter what size they are, and a length that maybe would cover things that you want to cover, especially if you're at an older age and, well, you just don't want your stomach to bulge out. But even if you're skinny mini, you would look adorable in this. So this is created with some sari ribbon, which is recycled from saris that are the official outfit in India, along with some lace and some crepey material and the concert t-shirt. So if you're going to see Journey in concert, this is a must. Viva Frida. As many of you know, I am obsessed with Frida Kahlo and the Day of the Dead, since I did live near Mexico. And I also can sport a unibrow when I don't wax, like most Italians and Latino girls can. So we are proud of our unibrows, even if sometimes we don't sport them in public. And I wanted to create a pair of jeans that I found, black ones, at the thrift shop with images from Day of the Dead, Frida Kahlo. So I have several different types of fabric. Some I found at the thrift shop. I think most I found at the thrift shop now that I think about it. I don't think I even bought any of it. The Frida images came from some old socks that I had that ended up getting holes at the bottom, so I cut them up. Some vintage doilies, sari ribbon, and fringe. They were so much fun to make. I wish these jeans would fit me, but they're too big, so they're on the Etsy shop for all those Frida Day of the Dead lovers. Olé! I was shocked that this t-shirt did not get snagged up as soon as it hit the shelves at the thrift shop. It is an old vintage t-shirt from the Salem Witch Museum. They don't have it in their shop anymore. I looked. I live down the street from them. And it says, "You say witch like it's a bad thing. Salem Witch Museum." It was an oversized t-shirt that I turned into a tunic dress by adding some, how would I say it? Some fabric at the bottom that's kind of pleated. So it gives it a fuller look. You could wear black tights with it, or black and white tights would even look even better. With some witch boots, your witch hat, bring your broom, and you're all set to go. There is a silver pentacle on a little pin with a black bow, some rhinestones, and crystals hanging at the top, and you can remove it when you wash this item. And if you can't visit Salem, this is the next best thing to wear. Oh, angels, I call on them every day. I found a gorgeous tablecloth with angels all over it that I use on my altar, my meditation altar. And it was huge, so I was able to cut it up and cut some of the angels out of it and still be able to use it as an altar cloth. And also with these recycled jeans I found at the thrift shop, there is a vintage, this is really old tapestry I've had probably for 20 years. It's all torn up. I never threw it away because I love it. So I added it to these jeans with some fringe and some little rhinestones and things like that. There's an extra button on the jeans as well in case they're too big for you. And there's more details on the Etsy shop. You can wear a tarot reading. Yes, these are upcycled orphan jeans with a bit of inspiration with my love of tarot cards. I originally made these for myself, but alas, they are too big too. I'm not complaining. I really am not. So I decided to sell them. Don't worry, they've been washed, and I added more design to them anyway before I put them up on the Etsy shop. And I did find the Tarot fabric, I believe on Etsy way back, and I added it to these jeans, which I also got at the thrift shop, with sari ribbon and fringe and trim. And there's all kinds of images from the Tarot, the Hanging Man, the Magician, the Wheel, the High Priestess. And I also added other images from other fabric. There's an owl, a black cat, and a fox. There were too many images to add to this video, so you'll just have to go to the Etsy shop to see these. Enjoy! Thanks so much for watching. I hope it inspired you to create your own outfits or go to some thrift shops and find something you can wear and save the environment at the same time. I will be adding more clothing to the Etsy shop soon. There's several works in progress, but my time is limited right now, so I never know how long it'll take to make something. Usually these pieces take several days over a span of weeks to create, for me to find the right fabric and trim and ideas, etc. So have a really lovely day. Be nice to the environment and your pets and nature, and sending light and love to all. Thanks so much.